The manager wants to figure out how to motivate employees. She tried everything from money, incentives, vacations, and even tried threatening her employees, but nothing worked. Then she went to Dr. Zimmerman's class and learned that each employee is motivated by different things. She talked to employees and learned what motivates them. And now productivity is at an all-time high. And now she is happier than ever.
Motivation is the process by which a person's efforts are energized, directed, and sustained toward attaining a goal. Key elements include energy, which is a measure of the intensity or drive. People who are motivated put forth effort and work hard. Quality of the effort as well as the intensity must both be assessed when deciding how much energy is in the motivation. Direction is making sure that the effort is moving and channeled in a way that best benefits the organization. The efforts must be moving toward achieving organizational goals at all times. Persistence is continuously putting effort toward achieving organizational goals. So you want 100% of the effort 100% of the time. Why motivate? It is important to motivate employees so that the organization's effort can stay at the highest achieving levels. It is important to be aware of your employees and focus on keeping employees from checking out. So you want to make sure that your employees are happy and you want to make sure they feel wanted. Keeping employees passionate about their work and the overall success of the organization will help to keep them motivated. So you want to give chances for advancement and more challenges to keep them motivated.
Douglas McGregor developed a way of evaluating employees and to assess their personalities and figure out what motivates them. He proposed Theory X and Theory Y. In Theory X, the manager has a very negative view of the employee and assumes that workers have little ambition, dislike their work, and want to avoid responsibility. They need to be closely monitored and controlled in order to work effectively. In Theory Y, the manager has a much more positive view that assumes that employees enjoy their work, seek out and accept responsibility, and exercise self-direction. McGregor suggests that Theory Y would encourage work environments that are rewarding employees with decision-making, responsibility, and challenging jobs.
Now that you know what motivation is, I will discuss how to motivate employees. Managers must think in terms of flexibility because each employee has a different way of motivating themselves. Identifying what motivated an employee on an individual level can allow the manager to connect with the employee and target them on a one-on-one level so that they will be as motivated as possible. Surprisingly, money and promotions are typically low on professional priority lists. This could be because they are already well paid and enjoy what they are doing, or the challenge in which the job brings tends to be ranked high on the professional employee's priority list. In other words, they enjoy tackling problems and finding solutions. Also, contingent workers tend to be motivated by opportunities for permanent employment. This employee foresees job security as high on their priority list. Another fun and interesting way to motivate employees includes reward programs. 3 types of reward programs are open book management, employee recognition programs, and pay-for-performance programs. Open book management allows for employees to have complete access to the organization's financial books. This gives the employee an opportunity to be educated on how the office functions and as a result will be more motivated to do a good job. Employee recognition programs give employees personal attention, an expression of interest, approval, and appreciation for a job well done. Lastly, pay for performance includes compensation plans that pay for employees on the basis of their performance measure. This would be for employees that are motivated by bonuses.
The manager is confused as to why they reached a plateau regarding productivity. She feels like there's a lack of communication between staff and many jobs are needed to be redone or being forgotten altogether. She decided to reevaluate her company's functional structure. She redesigned a new way to coordinate her staff. There are now regular meetings. More time is spent evaluating work periodically through the process to make changes where needed. And communication between employees is now more clear and work efforts are now more effective and efficient. She is now a happy and successful manager.
Coordination is all about how well employees are working together in order to achieve goals effectively and efficiently. It is imperative for managers to oversee their employees and make sure they're working well together. They got to make sure everybody's on the same page when working on different objectives. Good managers are able to assess performance and take corrective actions when standards are not being met. It is a must that the whole organization be involved in reaching important goals while continuously improving on standards. Poor communication and cooperation will hinder successful coordination in the organization, because when everybody's not on the same page, nothing's going to get achieved.
It's very important for managers to stay organized. Managers must evaluate all organizational processes from beginning to end and make adjustments when necessary. Quality is achieved through planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Good planning comes from strong goals and strategies to achieve those goals. Strong product management abilities is key to organizational coordination. Project management is the task of getting activities done on time, within budget, and according to specifications. One example of project management tools is a Gantt chart. It is used to track time management for tasks that need to be performed for an assignment.
One of the biggest pieces of coordination is communication. Without successful communication, ideas cannot be shared and understood. There always must be communication between managers and employees, as well as between fellow coworkers. Managers should always ask their employees what's working for them, as well as what isn't working for them, so they can work together to make changes when appropriate.